What's up, martial artists, and welcome to a new video on my channel. After making waves in the boxing world, Jake Paul may soon enter the cage for an MMA fight. At the press conference of Woodley and him, he's now had revealed that he will soon step into the MMA cage. Paul is days away from a boxing rematch with former UFC welterweight champion Tyron Woodley, which takes place on Saturday in Tampa, Florida, but he's competing in the Sweet Science may not be his only venture in combat sports. So he's not just going to stay in boxing, he's going to try to develop himself and get better at MMA. People seem to forget that I was a state wrestler, Division I in Ohio, one of the hardest wrestling states, Paul explained during a media scrum. I don't see why, if I can do boxing at this high of a level, that I couldn't do MMA at this high of a level. That's really impressive that he was in Division I wrestler. You can roughly compare that to Justin Gaethje's wrestling, and if you saw some of Gaethje's fights, you could see what he did to certain people and how much takedowns he was able to defend. Woodley, for example, was a Division II wrestler like Usman. Of course, it is hard to compare this, but you have to respect Jake Paul's background, which could help him enormously in an MMA fight. I'm gonna go get coached up by Mendes, Team Khabib, and that's that. They're down 100%. And how crazy is that? Jake Paul will be trained by Khabib and Mendes at the American Kickboxing Academy. Mendes is the famed trainer of former UFC champions such as Daniel Cormier and Khabib, among many other rising stars at AKA. Paul said that if he's 10-0 in boxing, he'll switch to MMA. During the official pre-fight news conference in Miami, Paul initially expressed his interest to fight in MMA. It will happen at some point, 100%, Paul stated. Woodley immediately interrupted Paul to challenge him to an MMA fight. "You're a lie. Let's do MMA then. Let's do this MMA after we do this boxing, so I can elbow you in the head and knee you in the nugget." While Paul holds a win over Woodley in the boxing ring via split decision, he is unsure of who his opponent would be in an MMA bout and when the potential fight would take place, but he is sure about Khabib being his coach. But what's your thoughts on this? Feel free to leave them in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe and activate notifications for more. See you next time.